I'm here. I heard you summon me.
Fire is the answer.
Dev, why are you alive?
I'm sorry I couldn't make it today, but I'm back from all my responsibilities.
You missed out. The
Responsibilities.
chat missed you so much. They're like, man, where's Dev?
Service
Where's
guarantee.
this
Oh,
woman?
really?
Where's Dev? No, not really.
Yeah, I have a
They
feeling
want-
they were all like, yes, and there's no Dev today.
They want me to replace you.
Oh, you can if you want.
Maybe once in a while.
Service guarantees citizenship.
So hi, Arch. How's it going? Hi, Lumi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Don't get too close to the socialists. You'll catch communism.
I'm not a.
I mean, that's
fuck
what
you.
the broom's for.
Oh my God.
Alright.
There's already a Dev super chat. Arch, you're making money off me just by being here.
I know, you're very profitable.
Anyway,
Heresy's
chat,
the
listen, it's my
question.
birthday.
Fire is the answer.
Is it? Happy birthday, communist.
It's my birthday. Yeah. So
Are
I
you
had,
going to
had a-
redistribute your gifts?
I had a birthday dinner. It was pretty good. I assumed
Heresy's the
maybe you can give
question.
Arch some birthday
Fire is
super
the
chats in my
answer.
name, which he'll then redistribute to me.
A birthday eating hour?
Went out for sushi. It was pretty good, actually.
Sushi.
It was nice.
You must
Yeah.
have cake for birthday. Sushi is not cake.
Yeah, I'm not actually a cake fan, to be honest.
Dev, I've seen
Believe it or not. I know, but believe it or not, I'm not a cake fan.
Dev has spent too much time becoming the cake to
Heresy's the
wish to
question.
eat the cake.
Fire is the answer.
Anyway, sorry I couldn't make it this week, Arch, but I'm pretty sure I told you in advance.
You
What's
did.
funny is like, I was doing my own stream this morning, and then someone was like, "Did you tell Arch that you're not going to be
Service
there?" And I was
guarantees
like, "Oh shit!
citizenship.
Did I tell Arch that? Am I going to spring this on him hours before the show?" But I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah.
You did. And then you sent me a reminder message to be like, hey, I told you this. Like, yes, I know. I responded to you telling me this.
Wait, did you? You didn't respond to
Yes,
me.
I did.
Hold on. Let me see. No, you didn't. You left me on red.
No, I did not, liar.
Hold on. Open the DM with me right now. Where's your response?
You know, I see it right here.
What does it say?
I say, like, short fat taco. Oh, wait, who is the guest? I'm counterbalancing all of your trans people with a woman. I did tell you.
Oh, yeah. No, I know that. But then, like I said, reminder, Arch, no Dev today.
Yeah, but
I
that's
told you
later.
last week, just in case you forgot.
Yeah, no, I told you. Like, or maybe you told me on after D&D or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because I responded to you. I told you. We
Yeah,
communicated.
because you were traveling this week as well.
Yes.
How was that, by the way?
Progressive.
Really?
A lot of trans flag and stuff
Heresy's
in
the question.
Austria.
Fire is the answer.
Damn.
I'm glad
Man,
they're
speaking
continuing
of
their...
progressives, I saw a bunch of the Summer Games show or Summer Games Fest shit. Man, there's a whole bunch of very far left people making video games in Norway right now. There's a lot of these Norwegian indie devs who are all they thems with like the shaved side of the head and blue long hair, and you can't quite tell what they are.
Oh yeah, that's entirely normal. We still have one of the freakiest human beings alive as an official Norwegian.
Really?
Oh yes, let me see if I can find the Norwegian cat woman.
There's a Norwegian. So hold on. This isn't like a cute anime cat woman, is
Service
it?
guarantees citizenship.
No, well, I mean she's not as repulsive as certain ones, I guess. But there we go. We'll put it in the link channel. She realized she was a cat when she was 16.
Oh, did she?
Yep,
So does she shit in a litter box?
of course.
Oh,
Jesus. Well, it's like I said yesterday, man. We are at the point where
Heresy's
everything
the
normal is
question.
right wing.
Fire is the answer.
If only, Dev. I wish everything normal was right wing. The world would be much better if everything was right wing.
Heresy's the question.
We shall move
Fire
towards
is
a
the
more
answer.
right wing world, Dev, and you cannot stop me.
Why would I want to stop you?
Because of your socialist ways.
No.
Hmm.
Stop with the slander.
Maybe he's reverting his socialist ways and he's becoming a normal man.
Normal men. Dev, are you a normal man?
I mean, kinda.
He's
Do-
getting
do no-
there, see?
Do normal men like traps?
Nope.
Well, there you go. I'm automatically excluded. I've watched too much anime.
Alphetus Omegon. Dev brings bendy straws to bathroom because he likes the taste of piss. That came out of nowhere.
Fuck.
Sujad, US government stole InfoWars. The bastards. Oh, did they finally break into InfoWars and steal all of their stuff, did they?
Yeah, he was
Heard-
he was crying live on stream. It was fucking sad, man. They're taking
I saw that.
everything.
He has to like pay out that giant fines for like liquidating his company or something. Is that the story?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm sure the recording equipment there is going to be worth the $1 billion he owes.
He never should have been sued.
Heresy's
It's
the
like,
question.
yes,
Fire is
is
the
it kind of
answer.
shitty that, he was saying what he's saying? Yeah, sure. But freedom of speech. It's not like he was going out there committing hate crimes or, hurting
Service
people.
guarantees
He was
citizenship.
speaking words. It was fucking stupid.
Dev,
What?
I'm waiting for you to defend the state in this matter.
Why would I do that? I mean, I recall looking into it, and I think they managed to get him because he basically they could prove slander, and he was told to stop, and he didn't stop something like a few dozen times. So it's like, okay at this point. But man, even then, what does your average slander charge actually get you for a punishment? It's got to be nowhere close to $1 billion fucking dollars. That's ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Thank you for defending
I
the
think
state's
it's pretty
actions,
clear
Dev.
they just wanted to fuck with him, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I defend the state? I think they got him. Dev.
What?
Elmer Yanninger, how much money for you to make the entire Skaven RP public? Well, I don't know if I even have it anymore.
I think I do.
Trintovai, hey Arch, what happened to your video on Chaos Cults? Not the logistic ones. If it's not on the Law channel, then it probably got yeeted because it got demonetized for reasons. Red Fox Moon, eating hour, more like eating day. Kick Dev.
Didn't eat that much, to be honest. I posted pictures of it. There's not that much food there for 3 people.
Yeah, Dev, but did you eat all of it?
No.
Alex Adamson, Dev Virgin the Sushi fan versus Chad Cake Enjoyer. Correct. Sushi's terrible. Sushi's awful food, Dev. You shouldn't eat sushi.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
No.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Alex Adamson, Dev, no. I'd like to ask, didn't Hail Arch Christ our Lord and Savior. Hi, Dev. Hashtag MLP Smasher Pass. Oh, goody. Marksman 117B, Palworld update coming. Pokemon copes harder.
I did see
and
that. It actually looks pretty good, to be honest.
guys, that was Alex's second lawsuit over it. He was already paying the families. The second one overwrites the first one and includes fewer families.
Hmm.
Well, why was it $1 billion, though?
Because they didn't like him. J-Rod, Arch, tell Dev with all sincerity it's okay to have a urine fetish. There are way worse things to be accused of.
What
Dev.
the fuck?
Stop making shit up about me.
Okay. Every
No.
time I hear someone having a fucking piss kink, it's either severely mentally ill women and now deaf.
And now Dev.
No,
And-
I do not. I do not. However, you guys do remember the monkeypox piss orgy, right? From last year?
No. No.
Oh, you didn't see this?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on, I'm just going
Yeah,
to
I'll
reach
get
into
it
my
for you
porn
real quick.
folder here real quick.
I
There
should
we
have
are.
just said no. I mean,
Oh,
I
that
should've just
doesn't
said yes,
matter.
I remember it.
I have told Dev so
Here's
many
the
times,
question.
and he's like, "Hey,
Fire
Arch,
is
have you
the
heard about
answer.
this new filthy thing?" Like, no. It's like, let me show you. No. Oh, go on. I'll show you. No. No has no meaning to Dev.
Oh, I see.
Okay, here I'm just gonna.
Heresy's the question.
Here, just give me a
Fire
second.
is the answer.
Here, Arch. If you don't mind, can you just read off these 4 posts here real quick?
Oh, what the?
Let's see.
This was from the height of monkeypox, like last summer.
Are there any N words or anything in here, Dev?
Nope.
Oh, good. Babe the Pig Boy, that's her name. Hi. So I have
Service
monkeypox,
guarantees
not
citizenship.
fishing for any sort of sympathy, but since I'm already known for being pretty unabashed on the internet, I figured I'd give an honest account of how I got it and how my symptoms manifested to hopefully educate anyone curious, so strap in. So I attended the orgy, have a great time, guzzle the metric fuck ton of human piss. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I had sexual contact with around 15 men, similar to the orgy on Saturday. Had a great time, met some great people, then stumbled my piss-drunk ass home. I must ask, Deb, is pee intoxicating?
I don't fucking know.
Only Dev. He continues. So finally, I got back into the swing of things and attended a
Fire is the
friend's
answer.
birthday orgy.
Yeah, birthday orgies. Listen, you know your friends have a party. Oh, it's time for the birthday orgy, guys. We gotta get together.
There's something wrong with gay people. Saturday the 9th, I had been watching the news on monkeypox, but the general feeling on it really were and still are developing by the day, so I nor anyone else was especially worried. My 2 cents, it's reductive to tell gay people to not have sex. It didn't work in the early days of AIDS, and clearly it's not working now. But do your best to make educated choices. Check your county's case numbers frequently, and if you can, avoid groups and anon encounters.
If you can.
If
Like
you
someone's
can.
holding
Service
like someone's
guarantees
holding a
citizenship.
gun to your head and saying, "Drink the piss, bigot." If you can, avoid group and anon. Like, okay, here, you could just not go to the gay piss orgy.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
You know,
Could you?
while monkeypox is happening, you could just stay home for a bit. You know, cross a few of those piss orgies off your fucking calendar.
I just think there's something really wrong with gay people. Just something terribly, terribly wrong. Looks at Dev.
Listen. Most of the gay people that I know are not like this. Okay.
Most.
That means there's some.
The
Service
one that I
guarantees
do recall
citizenship.
being a degenerate, I don't really talk to him anymore.
What's the percentage here, Dev?
Oh, overwhelmingly non-degenerate. They're just normal people.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
So yeah, this was back when they were saying, listen, you can catch monkeypox through a bunch of different ways. You know, casual skin-to-skin contact. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Heresy's
All
the
right.
question.
Exposure to
Fire is
saliva,
the
exposure to
answer.
mucus. Okay, that's fine. Exposure to pus from one of the burst, blisters or whatever. Okay, fair enough. But for some reason, it was 98% gay men and 95% through sexual contact that monkeypox was spread. For some reason.
There
You
was
know-
also that couple that had a dog that had monkeypox.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Oh my god.
There was a dog and 2 children that ended up having it.
Yeah.
And then
What
as
the
soon
fuck?
as soon as that became news, no one talked about monkeypox anymore.
People say that women have the weird fucking kinks.
Well, you probably do. Let's see. Lumi, your opinion on BL?
What's BL?
Yeah.
Hmm?
And that's pretty tame.
Is
Don't
it?
get me fucking started on the various gore, guro, and other stuff that I do enjoy. It is actually
Oh my
very
God.
nice. I can go
Is
on
it?
for the. It's very nice. So
Wow.
there is a certain type of beauty when it comes to the human anatomy, but more so the inner workings of it.
Wow.
And people go on about the various fetish kinks of women, yeah. I just don't
think
see
you might-
why.
I think you might be the first person I've met who actually likes that. So
I
congratulations.
do a lot. It's so nice.
So you are more degenerate than me. Like all jokes about me aside, right? I have nothing
Yes.
that compares to that.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Are you fucking serious?
It's that bad. It's fiction.
I mean, sure, of course. I mean, it's all just drawn, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
whereas
get it.
Dev really does enjoy his real life diaper fetishes.
No. Stop making up lore about me. None of these are true.
I am literally surrounded by fucking filthy, dirty degenerates.
Well, Sargon's not like that. He's pretty normal, isn't he? In
Uh,
fact, Sargon's almost puritanical at this point.
Yeah, but you know he probably has a freezer full of like neighbors or something. No one is like that. It's like, oh yes, I enjoy missionary
Service
sex with the
guarantees
wife. No.
citizenship.
There's some buddy parts somewhere in Sargon's house, but I'm not going to be the one to rats him out. Anywho, Black917 says it was a violation of the 14th Amendment. Excessive fines. MLP Smatcher Pass. Thank you. At Hidden of Lady Columbia, I think they bumped it down to 85 million instead. I mean, that would be a bump from 1 billion to 85 million. No one. Good. Sushi is the first step towards surströmming. Correct. It's degenerate.
What?
Marked ashamed. Which StarCraft faction would be stronger? 6 to choose from. Terran,
Service
Zerg, or
guarantees
Protoss from
citizenship.
Brood Wars, or Terran, Zerg, or Protoss from StarCraft 2? Zerg, because they eat everything. Simple.
Yeah, I quickly looked it up. So, yeah, the Sandy Hook families have decided to settle $85 million paid over the next 10 years, rather than the $1 billion.
Wow. How very reasonable.
I mean, doesn't sound like a good reason to liquidate dude's assets like this if he agreed to pay it over 10 years.
I mean, the problem is they're not even his assets. I'm pretty sure the studio and everything was listed in his wife's name or somebody else's name. But, you know, he works there, so...
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing some other
Service
creators offer
guarantees
their studios
citizenship.
and stuff for him to use.
Yeah, he'll probably land in his feet, to be honest.
Hex, where did you get Dev's alt Twitter account?
Heresy's the question.
Eh?
Oh, God.
Fire is the
The
answer.
monkeypox thing.
Oh, I thought mine
That's
was.
what
Fuck
you're
you.
referring to.
Oh.
I've known you for 30 seconds, and dear lord.
Listen. Do you want to know why this happens?
What?
It's because I admit to liking traps, and I'm not ashamed of it. And
I
ever
mean, I
since
have-
then, everyone's been trying to pin everything on me. It's like, it's just traps, guys. Come on.
I have friends who like traps. I have a friend who's a femboy. So, like,
Nice.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know about fine. I think condemnation is in order. Blaze Stone says, Dev, it's okay to have weird fetishes. We can't possibly think any lower of you. Just admit it. Jokes aside, good chugga video. I'm glad you're finally being honest about your diaper and pee kinks. Hashtag MLB Smasher Pass.
I'm glad you enjoyed the Chugga Conroy video. It took a long time to make. People seem to like it.
Yeah. You seem to enjoy the smell parts of it as well.
Ew.
Oh, did you hear about that, Lumi? You know that story?
No.
Do you know Chugga Conroy?
I know of him. I don't know him.
Yeah, he's a Let's Player, right? Well, he was basically caught out doing some weird feet fetish roleplay in DMs with some people.
Mm-hmm.
And
Heresy's
it
the
spiraled out of
question.
control
Fire is the
because there was
answer.
a whole bunch of lies in there. Because of the 3 women that came forward with credible allegations against him, the first one cut out all the parts of the DMs where she consented to everything that was done. The second one cut out the part where they were in a 10-year relationship and they both hid it. And the third one, what was the third one? Oh, the third one
Heresy's
cut out the part
question. Fire
where
is the answer.
they had some strange quasi-sexual conversations 14 years ago when he was 19 and she was 15, so underage. However, he never took advantage of her, and
Heresy's
he
the
he
question.
distanced himself from
Fire is
her.
the
And then
answer.
she came back as an adult and said, "Yeah, I was completely fucked up. I was trying to get you. I was as an underage girl trying to bait you into fucking me, and thank you for not for cutting contact." And he said, "Yeah, I knew what was going on. I
Service
understand."
guarantees
And
citizenship.
so all of this context was cut out. All the logs were dumped, trimmed down to make him appear as if he was the worst fucking possible person in order to destroy this guy's career. But these were just basically 3 progressive women who came out and slandered him with selective editing of their logs. So it was a terrible situation. But it's the sort of thing you see all over the place when it comes to left leaning people, frankly. However, no one remembers any of that shit. What people remember is this line here. I'll post it in the link channel, where Sugar Conroy says because he was in defeat, says about her feet, "Big and stinky, you've got it all."
Ew.
That was his
Ew,
thing.
what the-
Was the feet.
It's like I've been seeing so many women either just like actively lying or wait, hold on now. Rewording. There's been so many women being exposed of lying about so
Service
much shit
guarantees citizenship.
towards men, which is like, okay, people will expose that, people will be up in arms about it for exactly 36 hours, and then they'll completely forget about it.
Heresy's
But
the
if the man
question.
is
Fire
proven
is the
innocent,
answer.
that nothing happened, they will hold it over their heads for the rest of their fucking lives. And I hate it so much. And it's just these last couple years, there's been like 4 dudes that were
Heresy's the
falsely accused
question.
of shit.
Fire is the answer.
It's heartbreaking. And it's like, people will always give men shit. I hate it. Men do have feelings too. Yes, chat, even Dev, he has feelings too.
Thank you.
And it's
But
like,
yeah,
it's
there's been a lot of
heartbreaking.
cases. There's been a lot of cases. It's always like generally guys who are maybe a bit immature. They don't quite know that the world's out to get them. And
Mhm.
girls that are generally very progressive. Very left leaning, who want to destroy this guy because he's like a white male in a position of influence, and they want to get that scalp. And it's just disgusting behavior.
As I always say, women are evil.
Mm.
And Dev.
And
Adherent of Lady Columbia, can we talk about bleaching fetish instead, people?
no.
That's pretty based, actually.
Yeah, no, I'm all for bleaching.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Bleach imperialism across the globe.
Yep. Yep.
Alferes Omegon. Dev doesn't have a piss fetish. He just really likes the taste.
No.
This is why I keep Dev around. He generates lots of super chats.
Yeah, I just came in just to say hi, introduce myself, say sorry I wasn't here, but I'm done everything. And now like 50 extra super chats show up of people who are mad that I'm on the podcast again.
Well, Zero Firewater says Dev just finished his diaper orgy and went to talk to you about it, Archley. Pony.
In Dev, I was trying to remember, trying to think of where I remember at least hearing your voice from, because I think I watched one of your videos before. It was the Skullgirls video and stuff,
Oh,
which
yeah,
you did
yeah.
really good on. I enjoyed it. I like Skullgirls, and then it went to shit.
Yeah, well, thanks very much. The Skullgirls story is very similar to the Super Mega story, is very similar to the Shard Conroy story. They all kind of follow the same blueprint, where there's like one semi-credible allegation that ends up being debunked, months later, but by then it's too late. The guy's been destroyed. And then like 4 other chicks hitch their wagon to that ride, you know what I mean? And their allegations have like nothing to them, but they gain clout by being attached to the main one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all the same sort of thing.
Zero Firewater also says, Dev, put all the past D&D games up on Rumble already.
I'll figure it out.
I heard Rumble's a mess in terms of either trying to go live over there or really do much of anything. I got confused when I tried to set things up. I'm like, I'm too stupid for this. I'm gonna leave now.
I mean, there's decent organic growth on Rumble. That's nice. However, if you're gonna set up a stream, you have to change the fucking stream key and the stream URL every single time, as
What?
opposed to every other site where you can just have one that's just yours. It's annoying.
And the entire back end and way to run Rumble is just awful. Like, there's no playlists, there's no decent search function. Rumble is an awful site, and I just want them to do better. I just want them to do better.
Same.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Just a little better. Dark Lelouchig looks Dev. We know you have a diaper fixation. Is it really a stretch for people to assume you also have a P1? They may be wrong, but you aren't doing yourself any favors by admitting to the first.
Not admitting to any of it.
Sujard, hilarious, but not really how kids and dogs got monkeypox and memory hold. Alphabet Mafia deserves hate. Alex Adamson, you're not alone. I too am a gorehound. Not a kink, though. I just really like gruesome stuff. God, more weird people.
I mean, it's so cool. Okay. It's like if you don't get too squeamish, I suggest a film called Faces of Death. It is a Mondo film. It tells this, like, the first one tells the story of, like, you know, different things that happen in different countries. Specifically, it follows like a fucking, what's it called? Whatever. A man who runs a morgue in, I think, Brazil. And he kind of like tells the story of like what he does, because it's a very small, like, impoverished town that he's in. And he is the only one that does the work and puts people to rest and everything, because no one else will do it. And it's fascinating, but it does contain footage of, you know, real death. It was made in, like, I think the 80s.
Yeah, but why are you masturbating to this?
I'm not. I just like it.
You said you were into
Yes,
into
fictional.
in a sexual
Fictional.
conversation specifically
Fictional.
refers to us.
I like it that way for the fiction stuff. I look at it from a pure, like, education standpoint when it comes to IRL stuff. There is a difference, Dev.
Got it.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
But why do you masturbate to this?
I don't know.
That's a better answer.
That's the short and long of it. I don't know. Also, hell, I don't. To be fucking honest with you, I don't even do any of that stuff. It's weird. I find it weird. What?
Iraqi oil money. Damn. Well, actually, that reminds me. It's still better than being an Iraqi porta potty. So as that.
Fair.
Heresy's
Iraqi oil money. Dev, is that wash in cake by the ocean at 150?
What?
Huh?
I don't know what that means, man. Sorry.
Adherent of Lady Columbia. Years ago, Sargon admitted he liked muscle girls.
Did he?
Mm.
Damn.
I mean, muscle girls are nice. Have you seen the muscle girl bar in Japan?
I think I have, yeah. I've seen pictures of it.
Oh, it's so nice.
I know Sargon a couple of years ago, he went all anti tomboy abs. That was the thing for a little bit.
Mark Ashamed says, Brood Wars Zerg or StarCraft 2 Zerg?
Service guarantees
Brood Wars,
citizenship.
because they had the giant eye thingy. Wyatt, you don't like traps, you're gay. That's correct, Dev is gay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Heresy's the
I admit all the time I'm bi.
Fire is the answer.
Gay.
Girls or traps, both good.
Gay.
So hold on, Arch. So if I'm in the middle of having sex with an actual woman, a biological, honest to God woman, you're going to walk into the room and just say, you're gay.
Yes, because I know the context. Atoko, is the femboy friend named Rosa?
No, Rosa's a woman. I know, popular belief. She is not. But no, my femboy friend, his name is Mizuhana. He is great. He used to post his ass on Twitter a lot, but then his haters keep fucking mass reporting him every time he's able to come back. because he has similar opinions to us about things, and the wider VTuber audience, not audience, VTubers in general do not like him because he doesn't follow the leftist woke ideology when it comes to stuff.
Yeah, it does seem to be the case that VTubing is overwhelmingly progressive leaning.
It is. It is, honestly.
With the exception of like Pippa and like similar people, but like they seem to be like a minority, you know.
It's 98% woke bullshit, and then
Yeah.
2% sanity.
I
Well,
think
no,
what
not
a lot
really
of it
sanity, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I think a lot of it is just progressives tend to thrive in spaces that have a certain aesthetic of being like cozy or soft or welcoming. It's why they took over like NintenTube, they took over VTubing, they took over various forms of like video game streaming. You know, they thrive in like ArtTube. You know, they
Yeah.
thrive in certain environments.
Yeah, it's like I know this only broke out of the VTubing circle, like a little bit. But did you hear about Kirsha's blacklisting on Offkai?
Yep, I did a video on it actually.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look at that. But yeah, apparently it was admitted by an insider that staff, not volunteers, staff asked people, "Hey, what VTubers do you guys got an issue with?" And yeah, I'm happy that Nanobytes brought her along for a little bit on her screen, and then Kirsha had a unofficial meet and greet over a trash can right outside of Offkai.
I recall seeing pictures of that actually, and I think I didn't keep up with the story after it initially broke. I think I saw something about how someone sabotaged something Pippa was doing, but what was the story there?
Heresy's the question.
So
Fire
what
is
is
the
being
answer.
told is that it's alleged that some volunteers were purposely fucking things up for the phase side of things.
Service guarantees
Uh,
citizenship.
Specifically, like Pippa and Tenma's little concert, I believe. I'm gonna have to look into it some more. I know I can link this stream, but my friend Proctor did cover all of this in a stream a couple days ago. He goes over everything, including
Okay.
some stuff that was being spread on VT.
Right. Damn. That's
Heresy's
some
the
ridiculous shit.
question. Fire
It's
is the answer.
insane.
Mark James, someone should make an unshelled version of Disney's animated The Little Mermaid, just for the lols.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Mr. J, traps are gay, no point in arguing about it. True.
I'm not going to argue about it, of course.
Hex, liking traps is the most dev thing ever. Just not wanting to admit he's gay, he also pretends he's not a communist by saying he's a centrist. The dev hides. It is true.
Some people are just fucking delusional and retarded, but at least their delusions and retardations allows them to drop money onto the stream.
Dev is like water, difficult to pin down. Black 917, this is why MGTOW and Passport Bros are their thing now. MLP Smasher Pass. Why must you remember?
Oh, you're writing that down? Oh,
Yes.
I thought you automated it, Arch.
Not for these streams, because I don't like having a thing up in the corner going like, would you like me to rate ponies for their sexuality? It's just weird. Raging Bull, Dev, you're chonk. I hope you're well. Loom is a fish and should be battered and deep fried with chips. Arch, put down the fork and cake.
I mean, hey, because of mermaid mythology, if you consume flesh of a mermaid, you get immortality. Do you really
Oh, that's
want this
cool.
man like alive forever?
Sounds good. And actually, I am well. I think I've lost almost 10 pounds at this point. The dev weight loss arc is working out slowly.
Adherent of Lady Columbia, you forgot how long and primitive YouTube was. I did not forget, I merely chose to not remember. Mike James says Rumble just added playlists,
Service
still
guarantee
need
citizenship.
CC and other stuff. Oh, did they? Oh, that's good. And Zero Firewatt says, chat, Dev doesn't have a piss fetish, he is a diaper fur.
Ew. Ew.
Stop making shit up.
They're
Listen,
slowly
it's
trying
just
to get their
traps.
lore right.
It's just traps, dude.
Just traps in
Traps and
diapers.
trannies. That's it. That's all the weird shit I'm into. That's it.
Lord Compass a Spartan. Another lad mentioned Archlay, and I think you should share the lore on that. Also, have you all seen the recent debut of Via Law? They are LewdTuber Corpo run by an ASMR creator. Also, Pony Fund.
I
Yeah.
have not seen the
Heresy's the
debut for
question.
VLOR
Fire is
because
the
it's
answer.
going on at the exact same time as Offkai. Yeah, I really don't know much about them. I see some people talking about them. ASMR and lewd tubers really aren't my thing because they're all, in my opinion, they're just cookie cutter the same, just like every other suburban white woman. Just, they look different, but they do the exact same thing. Just some a little more weird on the kinks than others.
All VTubers. Basically ethos. Alferius Omega on Arch, please help. I just put a bunch of dolls into one of my AKs and now my K98 is jealous, even though she's the one I take to bed every night. What do? Simple. Put the AK out in the rain. Adherent of Lady Columbia, 10 years until you go to 720p, years until 1080p. Adherent of Lady Columbia also says, Sangon's beefcake wife, fifth baby, now weak man. I mean, it's true, he has a baby-making factory. Maybe that's his kink.
Breeding
They're done
kink?
now, though. We has 4 kids at this point, right?
Yep.
So I think they're done.
Well, we'll see. Alex Adamson, I don't get the anti-tomboy muscle woman thing. Strong woman breeds strong children. I don't think that sounded the way you've meant it to sound.
Strong women breed strong children.
Yes.
It's like, I think there is a difference between tomboys and muscle girls. I think muscle girls are just a subsection of tomboys. Because there are many different types of tomboys. Because there's like the farmer tomboys, which tan lines are fucking hot.
Mhm.
And then there's like, you know, the goth tomboys. There's a bunch of different types of tomboys. The muscle girls are not just exclusive, like, you know, the only types of tomboys out there.
Service guarantees citizenship.
So yeah, tomboy, good type of girl. Muscle girls, I get it's a certain taste that not everyone likes, but they might like a different type of
Service
tomboy. guarantees.
guarantees citizenship.
And very fittingly, no one then asks, Lumi, do you like muscle girls?
I do like toned muscles. I
Heresy's
don't
the
like, you
question.
know,
Fire is
the
the answer.
show muscles where it's like, okay, how am I don't want to hug a rock. I like the toned muscle where there's still a little bit of squish there.
Adherent of Lady Columbia says, it's weird that not only VTubers, but so many
Service
content
guarantees
creators are
citizenship.
either left-wing or most part keep denying that the supervision not happening. Well, it's not weird because on YouTube and most platforms you need to either be left-wing or not be on them. So
Heresy's the
a
question.
lot of them are simply
Fire is the
doing it
answer.
because to be safe. They're turning the cape with the wind, keeping their head down, speaking the gospel and praying that the rock will pass them by.
Yeah, but also a lot of them, they legitimately are neutral or they're apolitical. They just don't care, right? Which then allows their communities to slowly tilt leftward as long as someone, you know, boils the frog on it very slowly, right?
Yes.
If there's a fan who otherwise appears to be very well-meaning but comes in and then makes a certain ask, then that kind of becomes the normal, and then repeat over the next decade. You can get some streamers who are, let's say, very, very apolitical, like Pokimane, for example, but their communities are very left-wing. Because it's like a long, slow process of that sort of thing. And the only way you can stop it is if you actually have to come down and say, hold on, no, we're going to have some sort of free speech here where you're not just going to bully people out of my community because you're a leftist or something, right?
Yeah, and there's also the fact that the idea of political neutrality is a very interesting one, because political neutrality today doesn't mean you get to believe or say anything you want. It's you get to be leftist. And if you're not leftist, we're not going to be neutral towards you. We are just going to remove you because you're hateful. Political neutrality has become hate speech.
Well, I'm sure you saw it, Arch. I posted that tweet last week saying, "Hey, listen, Nazis do have free speech rights, the same as everyone else does. You know, even though I hate them and you hate them, nonetheless." And oh my God, every single fucking leftist on Twitter descended on me. It was a shit show. They were all very, very angry. But it's true. At the end of the day.
Yep. Mark James, woke took over board gaming too, unfortunately.
Yep.
At the end of Lady Columbia, increasingly I see more VTubers just using the avatar for 6 months to a year, then do a face reveal, then become normal streamers. Total marketing ploy.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Oh yeah, it's the exact same thing as when Pokimane had that ugly VTuber model for like 2 weeks, and then went to do her own thing again.
Service guarantees citizenship.
It's like I don't know much about Pokimane. I only know her because Gundam talked about her for a while.
I know a fair bit about her. I still have her old streams where she dropped hard R's. They're great.
Service guarantees
from like
citizenship.
from like 2010 or 2011. I have all the deep lore on Pokemon. Well, no, she for a while she was saying that like this is very very early on, like year one of VTubers.
Heresy's
She was
the
saying they should be
question.
banned because
Fire is
they're
the
like
answer.
they're not real people, right? And then a couple years later, she does her own VTuber model, and I think she got so much backlash for being that much of a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know people don't like my VTuber take, but my VTuber take is basically the same as any other e-girl take. It's like, listen, guys, if you have a girlfriend, you should probably be, no offense, Lumi, but if a guy has a girlfriend, you should be giving money to your girlfriend, not to a girl online. It's just, I think that's probably the correct thing to do, you know?
I mean, that's fair, and that's why honestly, at least at this point, I would rather have people like instead of donating to me, I am currently working with Stack Up for fundraising to get stuff to veterans and active duty military members for like,
Oh, nice.
little care packages and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Because
cool.
it's nice.
That's very cool. The real Horsenator. Hi, Dev. How do you feel about welfare recipients using their food stamps to get cash for lunch?
I mean, it's retarded, but, fungibility of money is always going to be a thing. You can't really stop it, so. Rip.
I mean, it's like, okay, Dev, I want to hear your perspective on this. Because
Okay.
I know chat was talking about, what would, like, something about, like, you saying stuff in retort on my opinion on people with food stamps. Because I have a deep-seated hatred for people with food stamps because of past job experiences as a cashier.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about people who use their food stamps to buy a copious amount of, like, soda, chips, and other stuff just to sell that stuff to a corner store for cash?
Oh, fucking disgusting, obviously. Fucking disgusting. You know what? I've seen worse. I've seen people, because I also used to work at a grocery store, and my girlfriend is a bookkeeper. I've seen people buy cases of water, just like bottled water, dump the water out because they can return the empties for money.
What the
And
fuck?
I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Like So there's two problems with food stamps, right? It's like one is there's always going to be ways people try to exchange the food stamps for actual money, whether it's doing stuff like that or buying things they can resell or like selling the food stamps to somebody else or and it's generally people who like want drugs or alcohol, and so you don't really help them by giving them food stamps, right? But then the second problem is the fungibility of money, where like if I give you $100 worth of food stamps, and then you actually spend it on real food, you actually buy $100 worth of real food. You can what that means is that if you have $100, you can then go buy drugs with those $100, because like you can't actually help anyone with food stamps unless they want to help themselves. Like if there's somebody who's legitimately poor and would actually get their life together if they just had a little bit of a boost, food stamps will help them. But so will just regular money too, right? The issue ultimately is giving money to people who are down on their luck and would use it properly versus giving it to addicts. And food stamps doesn't seem to change that calculation in the long run at all.
Yeah, because it's like I have seen various different people with food stamps, ones that legitimately need it and get the right type of food and everything to feed themselves and their kids. And then there's the ones that, yeah, no, I know why you're on food stamps, and I know your husband or baby daddy is a drug dealer. I see that large wad of cash you have in your hand, Miss Ma'am.
Yep.
Then there's the ones who sell their food stamps to other people 50 cents on the dollar. They will give you their food stamp card for half of what it's worth if you give them the cash for it. That one I am very familiar with. And then there's the
Yep.
ones that the corner stores will let people buy cigarettes and alcohol with food stamps and just run it as something else.
Fuck. Yeah, it's pretty infuriating. Like here's the
I
thing, right? Because
Mhm.
I'm not principally. I know there's lots of people in the chat who disagree with me on this. That's fine. I'm not principally against taxes, right? Or even against
Mhm.
social safety nets. But I do
Service
want them to
guarantees
like go to
citizenship.
something. Not just be wasted. Like here, if you raise taxes and the druggies as a result were off the streets, and drug use was down, and there was actually treatment for people, and things actually worked fine. Okay, at least then the money's being used properly. But I mean, look at California, right? Highest taxes in the United States, and they have the
Mhm.
worst fucking drug problems. That money's going nowhere. You're just burning it basically. So yeah, I'm not like against welfare. I'm just against the amount of waste that there is in welfare right now.
Yeah, it's fucking tragic, and it's like I said earlier, I advocate for drug testing when getting government aid
Oh, absolutely.
because
Yeah.
it's like
Heresy's the
if
question.
parts of my
Fire
taxes
is the
go
answer.
towards paying for the drug tests, yes, I am fine with it. But other than that, it's fucking god, I hate it.
Yep.
This is a remarkably anti-government take of you, Deb. Are you sure you would not like to reconsider?
God damn it. It's time for this fucking stereotype of me to die, Arch.
Over my dead body.
You make too much money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'll go on like completely unrelated shows, right? Like I'll go on EFAP or Side Scrollers, or I'll go on Adam and Sitch or something. Wherever. And there's always someone in the chat. It's like, hey, it's Arch's communist friend. And I'm just like, fuck.
Oh yes, I have an ability to peg people. This is why there's still Breed Kibbs memes going around. That's why him transitioning is still a thing.
Well, him transitioning is still a thing because he's been using a girl VTuber avatar for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh wait, who is this?
Kibbs. Our friend
My
Kibbs.
pet femboy.
Your pet femboy. I've never heard of Kibbs before.
That's fine.
Uh-huh.
Nobody
Interesting.
has.
Nobody has. Well, he's basically taking money to transition.
I see.
Listen, he is the kind of guy where it's like, if you pay him, he'll do it. He likes money.
Mhm.
So there is a transitioning goal on his channel. Give him enough money, he'll do it.
The HRT fund.
Fucking wild, man.
Raging Bull, rev up those fryers. We got a big fish to fry. Dev gets done. But why? A
just had a
Doggo,
bunch
so
of fish.
Dev is now 290 pounds from 300.
No. I used to be over 300 way back in the day. Haven't been that in a while, though.
Hexy, it's just traps and trans, but I'm not gay. Dev, 2024.
Listen, I said bi, okay?
Okay.
Bisexual includes some attraction to human males.
Uh-huh.
I
There's
mean,
the-
thank God it's human males.
Well, at least there's humans. Dev, you felt the urge to specify. Dev.
Hold on.
Dev.
Hold on. I have a question for the chat. Okay, real quick. Chat. So, when I say that I'm bi, do you guys... and when I say bi, obviously it means I'm attracted to women and I'm attracted to men. Okay, bisexual, right. When I say bi, do you guys hear bi or do you guys hear gay?
the first thing that comes to mind is just gay. Bi men
There
are
you go.
gay, and bi women, they're just normal women.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, this is very, very simple.
That's what I know too. Yeah, because Lumi, you seem to be interested, at least in terms of the hentai you're looking at. There's women involved in that. You seem to be okay with that. Muscle mommies or whatever. Okay, fine. But listen, if bi women exist, certainly bi men exist.
No,
Yes,
Deb.
but they're just automatically in the category of gay.
Yeah, see, we have a different term for this, Deb. Lesbians are fine, socially acceptable. Gay, however, no.
Wait, are bi women lesbians?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Lumi's lesbian.
sure.
Okay.
I objectify men and women equally, but women are just better to look at.
Plus,
Yeah, pretty much the same, to be honest. Yeah.
there's
I'm in the
no
same boat.
downside with having a lesbian girlfriend. There's only the upside of having the ability to also dick her straight frequently.
Well, to be fair, I mean Naomi's bi, right? So same kind of conversation happens here. Yeah.
Well, she might be gay just because of your proximity, I guess. I don't know.
No. She dated a woman before me.
I haven't considered the one drop rule here.
Listen, the joke is always that I turned her straight. Feels good, man.
Mark to shame. Dev, money isn't real anymore. Even the richest people like Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and Jeff Bezos now has more debt than money.
Do that?
I don't know,
Not
but
sure.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, Zuckerberg, I believe. Bezos. Huh.
And
Maybe.
chat is
I'm not
like
sure, actually, to be honest.
83% claiming that you're gay, Dev, so gay you are.
Sorry, I reject democracy.
A Boog says Dev takes on the new Mexican presidents. Presidenta.
Yeah, apparently there was like a socialist who was winning. Last time I checked, did she win?
Yeah.
Damn.
She won.
Mexico's in
37
for a rough time.
assassinations later.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, Mexico's in for a rough time.
Lord Combs says, Martin, Arch, you neglected to explain how well you met Ashley's wavelength in the funny Wincest drama game. That still makes me chuckle. Neglected? I remember being prompted to. But Ashley is a good girl. Mentally ill women are the best kind of women.
Really?
Yes.
I agree. I am one.
What? Okay. Why is that?
I was institutionalized for a week.
Oh, I meant why are they the best though?
Oh. Because they're actually interesting, unlike like okay, I used to go to church. I was raised Baptist, and those are the most boring fucking women I have ever met. Dear God. They can make paint fall off of a wall. They're so fucking boring. But you meet a mentally ill woman and she has stories for days.
That's true, but she also might eat you.
I mean, that's fine.
The
Oh, is that one of your
delicious,
fetishes?
spicy
Okay, I get it.
unpredictability is a part of it. And yes, sometimes they will attack you, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's like you still have to explain the story about the scar on your head.
Like I said, mentally ill women, good. The Holsnader, farm girls are best girls, down to earth, crazy in the fun way, and can do it for
Heresy's
hours.
the question. Fire is the answer.
Well, there you go.
Well, yeah, but she'll also like grip your dick till it pops.
There.
Well, that's why you have a safe word. A safe word and a retracting collar. Like you use on dogs.
Marked ashamed. Angels Fall first getting a hotfix this weekend. You still like that game, don't you?
What is it?
It's a thing that he's obsessed with. Don't ask questions. He'll explain it to you, and it'll take forever.
Get some more money.
Dark Lelushka, or whatever that name is. Australian state appoints official for men's behavioural change. Programs include the term psychoeducation. Also, breeding is not a kink. It came free with your genetics. Shoe on head.
You did say that at one point, yeah.
To be fair,
kink, it came with your genetics.
the only kind of women that would be equally good as crazy women would be breeding kink women.
Yeah.
Marksman of 117B, 5 dead chairs, says 290 pounds is a Devian lie.
Fuck off.
Like 1917, wasn't Pokimane one of the ethos encouraging her male viewers to go into financial ruin giving her money, and then made a video condemning them when they stopped? MLP Smash Up Pass.
I don't think that was Pokimane. I think that was Alinity and Amaranth who did that. Those two are far worse than Pokimane.
Mm-hmm.
Going through Dim. Ironic that the left hates National Socialists since they are both on the left. And also Witcher. And 5 more for the Witcher girl. Mark Shamed learned a new word from Pope Francis. It's NSFYT. What?
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
Nope.
Pope Francis basically came out and said that Americans have to.
Service
They got to
guarantees
stop putting in gay
citizenship.
bishops in the Catholic Church.
I agree.
And he was just like he was very direct about it in a very, let's say, not progressive way. People are mad about it.
Oh,
Service
maybe
guarantees
read the
citizenship.
book
Funny,
for the
though.
first time.
Melanie Mack was having a fucking heyday with that.
Oh, here we go. Pope Francis used an offensive slur for gay men during a discussion with bishops during a closed-door meeting. What did he say? Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Where's the slur? Come on, post it. Is it not going to be in the article? They're just not going to.
Because it's too offensive to put in the article.
God damn it. You know what? I'm gonna give Pope Francis an F-word pass.
Marked Ashamed learned a new word from Pope Francis. Contrad him, insert meme, I have relationship with women and sex with men. You know what that means, Dev? He does.
Yes, I know the meme. Yeah. Here, Arch. This is the word that he used. I found it. It's a bit odd. You don't usually hear that specific word in English, but I get the point.
I get the point too. And yeah, we should forbid those people from being bishops. Yeah. And priests in general. Marksman 117B, does Lumi know about the dead chairs? Rip.
The what?
The dead chairs.
Dev has a
Okay,
long
so-
and proud history of smashing chairs with his butt.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I bought. So I mean, I'm a fat guy, right? And it's in my name. And I'm talking
Yes.
about losing weight, and I have been losing weight, which is quite nice. But I was like, I'm gonna get a fat guy chair. So I buy a 600-pound chair, right? A chair rated for 600 pounds of fat for big men. And you know what? I'm not even above 300 pounds. This will be easy for me. I'll just sit on this 600-pound chair. It'll be great. And it was great. And it lasted for like 9 months, and it broke. I'm like, listen, I know that I'm heavier than normal, but I'm less than half of this thing's
Service
weighted
guarantees
rate.
citizenship.
Weight? Like, why did it die? It makes no fucking sense, right? So I got pissed off. I threw it out. Bought another one. This one was only rated for 500 pounds, and it came broken. I was like, ah, shit, I gotta get it replaced with Amazon. So I got a third chair, get it replaced. But now the narrative is that I'm just breaking chairs left and right with my like 1,000-pound life, when really I'm like 240, guys.
Yeah, when
It's still
really he's
fat.
only broken 2 chairs.
I could still lose like 75 pounds and be, pretty good. Like I need to lose weight. I get it. But man, things have turned into memes with me very quickly, it seems sometimes.
This is good, Dev. You are a memeable person.
I mean, that's true. Yeah. It's
This
probably
is
why my channel keeps growing despite me doing nothing.
And with that, we are actually finally through everything. We are. Mark to shame next. There's NSFYT, not safe for YouTube. Thank you. We are through. Thank you, everyone, very much so for watching. Thank you for your super generous donations, as always. Oh, Hexy says 1 chair is a coincidence, 3 chairs is a trend. True.
The third chair is still running just fine. It's been like 6 months. I'm good. It's okay.
6 months.
Yep.
And thank you for hanging out with us today, chat. And we'll see you all again next week, hopefully. Have a good night, chat.